If you're using P16 personal mixers with the X32, chances are you've run into volume problems. Now the good news is the P16s have plenty of volume control. It's probably just a setting or two that's causing the problem. So let's go over the 4 things you need to check. This video is brought to you by Behringer X32 Mastery, the fastest way for church sound techs to master the X32. And with a team license, you can enroll unlimited team members now and in the future. Finally, everyone will be on the same page. Visit x32.church or click the link in the description to learn more. Gain is the most important knob on your mixer. If it's not set properly, it messes with everything else, including the P16s. So the first step to solving P16 volume problems is to make sure that gain is set correctly on every channel. If you're unsure how to set gain, we have a video that'll teach you how. I'll include a link in the description. Now after setting gain, the next step is to check the tap setting on the X32. This lets you decide at what point in the signal chain to send that specific channel to the P16. In other words, you can send a channel with or without EQ, with or without compression, and so on. Now on the X32, navigate to the routing screen and P16 out or alternate tab. Then check every channel to make sure tap is not set to post fader unless you specifically want it to be. Basically, if tap is set to post fader, when the sound tech adjusts the volume of a channel in the main mix, it'll adjust the volume of that channel in the P16s as well. Now on the P16 personal mixer, there's a button labeled main. Press this button and then turn the volume all the way up. As you may have guessed, this is a control for the overall volume of the P16, but so is the level knob at the top right of the P16. I found that it is best to turn the main volume all the way up and then use the output level knob to adjust the overall volume. If the main volume is not all the way up, you may find the output level knob all the way up, but the mix still not being loud enough. If everything is set correctly, the output level knob should be set around 2 o'clock and the mix be plenty loud enough. Now the last thing to check is the P16's limiter. The limiter is there to protect your ears, but if you have it set too low, it will limit the volume of your mix. Basically, you want the limiter to protect your ears from any loud noises that sneak through, like feedback from a vocal mic. The limiter knob is a little counterintuitive. If you have it turned down, it's going to limit more, but if you have it turned up, it's going to limit less. I found that having the limiter all the way up, which means that it's limiting less, works the best. Now, you'd think it wouldn't limit at all in this case, but it actually does continue to limit, but only the loudest moments. Keep an eye on the red light around the limiter, which lets you know when the limiter is activated. Basically, you just want it to flash occasionally during the loud moments. So if it never comes on, you may need to dial it back a bit to make sure your ears are protected. Now when these 4 things are all taken care of, you should find that there is plenty of volume when using the P16 personal mixers. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'd be glad to answer. If you'd like to see more videos like this, give me a thumbs up to let me know. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the little bell so we can let you know when a new video comes out. I'll see you next time.